That's a great question, and something that is quite exciting to be able to say now that in Sutton we're lucky to have what's called mental health support teams. So the Education Wellbeing Service, which is the service I work with, we have what's called mental health support teams. So teams of CAMHS clinicians who work with a group of schools. So we now have these teams that work with the groups of schools in all the schools in Sutton. The most recent one has only just started and they're still in training, so they're not completely up and running properly in all the schools yet, but they will be by the end of the year, which is really exciting. So all the teams have what's called wellbeing practitioners, and they run workshops for young people as well as some assemblies to try and widen the access to wellbeing support in schools. Each school and team is slightly different. Mostly each school have different ways of doing things in terms of how students might access the more targeted support, so like the one-to-one support that I just was talking about with the previous question, particularly for anxiety and low mood in secondary schools. Some schools have a self-referral system, so they might share in newsletters and school websites and things how you might refer yourself into the team. Others have systems where tutors or heads of year, mental health leads or SENCOs, they might be the ones who students go to and let students know about our service if they think it might be helpful. So it depends a bit. So yeah, each school is slightly different. All the mental health support teams have the wellbeing practitioners actually based in the schools. So in terms of accessibility, in terms of practical ways, because we're actually in the schools, there's no need for a parent or carer to take that young person to sessions in a building or a place that might be harder to get to. So the idea is by being in schools, it's very accessible in terms of a practical way. It also means that you miss less lesson time because you can go straight to the next lesson rather than needing to travel somewhere. But although we are practically available, we do know that not everyone is aware of our service, and we also know that from looking at who we work with and who gets referred into our team or self-refers, we don't always get everybody. So in terms of the referrals don't always reflect the diversity of the school. So we've tried to address this by having posters to try and increase awareness of our service in the schools that we're in. We've also started reaching out to different parts of the community to try and see if awareness in people's communities can help improve understanding and trust in the support that we can offer, in case that's what might be getting in the way. But we'd totally welcome your views and ideas on how we might improve accessibility of our service further. So please let me know if you've got any ideas.